I know that I can. No matter what, make all my way. I'm I know I can stand. No matter what, make all my way. I'm Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Labor Day, everybody. This is ListinerInspires coming at you live with your morning espresso shot of inspiration, or whatever time of day it is that you tune in to this message. It will be your espresso shot of inspiration. So if you've been following me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you may find me at, I have been talking about this month. Hola. Oh, thanks. Let me mute the music. Be right back. Okay. Can you hear me now? I turned off the music in the background. The music that was playing in the background, I do not own the rights to that music. So if you tuned in a little bit earlier and could not hear me, my apologies. I was getting my praise and worship on this morning. But I muted it so that way you guys can hear the message. So once again, the disclaimer is the music that was playing in the beginning of the live video, I do not own the rights to that music. So let me just get right into it. If you have been following me on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I have been talking about going live every single day of the month of September as accountability to be able to share my story in transparency to help others. And so, you can't hear it. Cool, thanks. So I wanted to, yesterday I talked about, I started it off with just being transparent, talking about how I don't really like to go live. And so today I'm talking about power. I'm talking about not allowing anything else to have that power over me. And so I wanted to, first of all, if you don't know who I am, I always forget to do that. You know, if you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is ListinerInspires. I am an award-winning author. I am an a healing and recovery accountability expert. I am also the international inspirational speaker, and I am the founder and creator of Healing is a Journey, a quarterly series of conferences designed to help those who have gone through trauma and abuse learn how to start living their best healed life. And so today I'm talking about not relinquishing or giving over my power again. But I wanted to give you the definition of power. Power, the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or quality. So, you know, we all watch this movie Power. We love it. You know, it's the series that comes on. And I thought about that this morning because, as I mentioned yesterday in my live, this live is every single day. I honestly would not be knowing what I'm talking about. Is whatever God puts in my heart to talk about. And so today, this morning when I woke up, you know, I thought about like what does power mean? And we talk about the glory, the power, the majesty of God. And as believers, as Christ-filled believers, we are told or taught that once we believe in Christ, once we follow him, once we accept him into our life, we are given the same power that he has. And so I over time realized like how many of us actually use that power on a regular basis. What does that power look like? What is it? And so I thought about how I've allowed situations, circumstances, and people to take certain powers from me, like the power of being able to say, no, I do not like how I'm being treated, and so I will step back because I deserve better. The power of saying, I I need my space, and I want that for myself. I need to have the peace of mind, the power to be unapologetically you, and be okay with not being accepted by everyone else. There's great power in standing in what you know is true, what you believe is true. It's great power in telling your story, your testimony, unashamed. It's great power in you using your voice for good, you using your story for good. And there's great power in knowing who you are, who God has created you to be, so that no one else can tell you who they think you should be. And so for me, taking back that power means that I have to learn how to step up and step out on faith and be bold in how I talk about the things of God that pertains to me, my purpose, my mission, my ministry. And a lot of times, I try to just be humble, be low key, and God's like, no, how can you help my people if you're always trying to be behind the scenes? And so I am learning to push myself. I'm learning to, when I introduce myself, say, hey, this is what I do, because how else will people know what I do and the purpose of what I'm doing, the mission behind what I'm doing, if I don't speak up and speak out? And so for me, taking my power back is using my voice. Taking my power back is that if something does not feel good, then I will not continue to allow it in my space. As taking my power back is doing what makes me uncomfortable, doing what scares me the most, but doing it because God told me to do it, because being obedient to Him is more important to me at this point in my life than my own comfortability. Being obedient to God has opened doors to me that I would have never imagined or didn't even know existed. Being obedient to me have put me in rooms and spaces with people that I normally would not have been in had I just stayed, little quiet aside. I didn't want to be seen or heard. Now, don't get me wrong. I still love my privacy. I still love my quiet time. I still really love to be behind the scenes. But when God tells me to step up and do something, I know that the reason for it is bigger than myself. The reason for it is bigger than my emotions. The reason for it is bigger than my hesitancy, because I never want to think that because I was not obedient, someone did not start their healing journey. Someone did not get a message that they needed in order to believe that they can go further in what God has called them to do. So for me, taking my power back is using my voice as God has intended it, no longer being silent, sharing my testimony and my story, even if it hurts a little bit, even if it reminds me of the pain that I've gone through, but knowing that God has brought me through that pain for this purpose right now, and that is to help His people start their own healing journey. And so for me, that power is greater than just publicity, is greater than popularity, is greater than possibly being judged by maybe the fact that I stutter or that I don't speak really slowly, or all the things that I kind of put myself down for and make excuses why I can't do something, because God created me for this purpose, and He will make sure that the platforms I reach are the people that He wants me to speak to. So getting my power back is staying in obedience, doing what He's called me to do, being uncomfortable, using my voice, and if things that do not feel comfortable to me, that's not within God, whether it's someone, something, or a place, I will step back from it, because my power with God, with Christ, is more important than allowing outside entities to affect it. And so that is me sharing that with you. So today, my word, my affirmation today is I will reclaim my power back. I will no longer allow anything to take my power from me. And so before I even close out, I want to also talk about upcoming sale I have. Yes. So today is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everyone. I'm sitting at home chilling, relaxing, hence I have no makeup on, tank top. I'm just really chilling. And so as I was, sitting down talking to God and just getting my quiet time in, He was like, you need to do a promotional sale. And I'm like, oh, I do. But why? That's another thing. In all transparency, I do not promote myself. I do not talk about myself and what I do like I should. And so I'm being open and transparent, but I'm also being obedient to God. So I have a 12-hour Labor Day sale going on for general admission tickets. They were $26. They're now $20 with the code Labor Day 2019, all caps. I will drop that in the comment section for you guys. The sale starts at 11:45 a.m. and ends at 11:45 p.m. The first 5 to get their tickets will also get my first ever book I published, which was Rebel Inspired, A Poetic Journey into Awesomeness. Let me hold this up for you so you can see. This is the very first book. So if the first 5 who purchase their tickets promotional will get that book included with their admission. And so I will drop the link. I will also be posting it as well. Once again, the code is Labor Day 2019, all caps, and the first 5 to purchase their promotion tickets will get the first book. The first book I ever wrote that was the award-winning book for me. And this sale starts at 11:45 a.m. and ends at 11:45 p.m. And this is a 12-hour Labor Day special sale. Let me go ahead and just put that in here for you so you guys can see it. And I will also be posting that on across all social media platforms. Give me a minute as I type it up for you guys. So remember to take your power back, because God gave it to you to use for greatness, for goodness. And remember to be bold, be healed, be unashamed, be you. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great holiday day. Enjoy barbecue. If you got some food you're cooking, hey, invite me over, because I'm not cooking today, but I will definitely be willing to eat. Love you guys. Blessings.